Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the OMFG Outlandish Minifigure Guys Series 2. Includes 5 figures inside. This is the second series that Spot's now reviewing from OMFG and coming to us from the good folks at October Toys. I'm going to provide all the information down below. If you yourself want to get your hands on these guys, and I don't blame you, being an 80s kid myself, I love and grew up with muscle figures. These are just the next best thing. So I'll provide that information down below if you want to pick these up yourself. That information, by the way, is www.octobertoys.com. There's an octobertoys.com/forum as well, if you want to check that out. Contained in this set of Series 2, we've got ourselves Shirtle, Cuddlehard, Kryborg, Puke Knight, and Grim Gord. Again, all of which we'll look at when we get this the set opened up here. They've also indicated, you know what, we'll zoom into that so you guys can see as well. Indicated down below the characters and who made it. Puke Knight was done by Jared DaCosta and Red Jero Jam. Shirtle by, I'm going to say that's Kenitron and George Gaspar. Kryborg by Andrew Scribner, or Rufus. Cuddlehard by Turbo Pistola. And Grimgord by Greg Moraine Jr. and Monster Forge and Mike Fleming Jr. If Spot has mispronounced any of those, certainly I do apologize. But what I am going to do is take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the OMFG Outlandish Minifigure Guys Series 2. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. So, having a look at the figures that make up OMFG Series 2, let's first have a look at Shirtle. Oh, he's so cool. Let's zoom in. You guys get a better look here. He's either one of two things. He's either a shark posing as a turtle, which I'm thinking probably more so, or he's a turtle posing as a shark. Now, he looks definitely more shark. In fact, by also the fact that he's got himself what looks to be a turtle disguise, and despite that, you can still see his fins sticking up. That's a nice touch. Also like the Band-Aid. I'm not really sure how the Band-Aid got on there. He's probably had some sort of accident. He's so incredibly adorable, though. I don't know if that was his intent, but he is very adorable. Moving along. Put him down for a second. Let's have a look at Cuddlehard. I think Rocky Horror Picture Show when I see this guy. Or the Rolling Stones. I would say Rolling Stones more so because I don't like Rocky Horror Picture Show, but you've got a tongue possibly covered in blisters. Maybe he's been eating Sour Kids. He's got himself some shin guards, some knee guards there. Perhaps he is like a cyborg. They could only find what was left of his body, and that was his mouth, and they just decided to put a mechanized suit around him. Whatever is going on here, he's really cool. Now, they are just static pieces, statchion pieces. They're just a rubbery released piece. But still, they remind me of like the old muscle figures, like the old assortment figures of different sculpts. I love these, though. Moving along to one of my more favorite figures from this set, Grim Gord. Looks like a pumpkin, gone rogue. He's very scary looking. This character in full color would really be cool. I guess it looks as if his hands and his legs are protruding out from the pumpkin. Perhaps there is something more in the pumpkin than just what you're seeing right here, or perhaps that's just his body is the pumpkin. But you can see, like, even the details on the pumpkin itself. All those individual lines, to think that somebody has sculpted all that. Just such a nice touch. There's the top of him. So I think Grim Gord is one of my favorites. In fact, he probably is my favorite from this set. Moving along. Shirtle was falling here. Let's have a look at Kryborg. One baby you don't want to mess with. Looks like it's part baby, part robot. All trouble. A little rattle. It looks like it's a rocket. Now, I wasn't sure. I didn't think he was going to stand, or she. I'm going to say it's a he. I didn't think he was going to stand initially, but he does stand on the one leg. A nice touch. He is probably one of the bigger ones of the lot, just by height-wise. In fact, let's get him to stand again. There we go. He is a little bit taller than some of the other figures in this set. Kryborg. Cry Me a River. And lastly, let's have a look at Puke Knight. Now, Puke Knight looks like he's made of two pieces. You've got the main Knight component. Doesn't quite lend itself to the idea of Puke Knight initially until you get this secondary piece. And this piece, it doesn't look like it really clamps in, or maybe you can probably glue it in. But he's throwing up. Oh God, what was going on here? He is throwing up whatever the remains of, or maybe this is the character inside the suit. Whatever it is, he's got issues. This is the kind of thing you would want to go to the doctors about. If you ever wonder to yourself, what's a good time to go to the doctors? Colds, maybe not. Headache, you probably don't need to go to the doctor. This, you need to go to the doctor fast. It might even be too late. I like this one's kind of neat too, but I think, you know what, of the lot, I might still like Grim Gord just a little bit more. These are very fun collectibles. Certainly, again, if you are interested, these are available in most places that sell little blind pieces. There's a lot of sites that carry these, but your best bet is definitely check out www.octobertoys.com, and I'm going to provide all that information down below. Today's collectible spot, bring in the card once again. We're having a look at the OMFG Outlandish Minifigure Guys Series 2. Thanks for watching, guys, and certainly stay tuned. More collectible spots are heading your way. See you next time.